Hi, I'm Winslow Fegley. I'm on the scene with Linda Lee, and be sure to watch my new movie, Night Books, only on Netflix.
Hey guys, today I'm chatting with Winslow Fegley, who is starring in the new Netflix movie, Night Books. In it, a boy named Alex, who is obsessed with horror movies and writing scary stories, must tell a spine-tingling tale every night to a wicked witch who has trapped him with his new friend in a magical apartment forever. And joining me today from Night Books is actor Winslow Fegley, who plays Alex. Hi, Winslow. I don't know if you remember me, but I had the chance to interview you last year, right before the pandemic started for Timmy Failure. Yeah.
Oh my God. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, I think it was at Disney, right?
Yeah, no, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then I was like, Linda Lee, I think that's her.
I was just really excited to hear that I'd get a chance to see you again for Night Books.
Yes.
So yeah, how are you? How's things been during the pandemic?
I got to do this movie, Night Books, which was really awesome.
Yeah.
We filmed in Toronto. I don't know exactly when it started, but it ended December 24th, literally on Christmas Eve is the day I got home. Yeah, it was awesome. I loved filming the movie. All of the sets and the actors in the movie were just really awesome and really great to work with.
Yeah, the set was so pretty, and especially in the woods. Oh my gosh, it was beautiful.
Yeah, well, that's just Toronto for you.
Yeah,
Toronto's really nice.
Yeah. So the movie came out this week on Netflix. So what has the reaction been to it so far?
I watched it with a couple friends last night.
Oh, cool. I bet.
So they liked it, and then, yeah, I mean, I've had a lot of people texting me saying, "Oh my God, I watched your movie. You're so good," stuff like that.
Yeah.
People from back home. I just moved to Colorado, so some people from back in Pennsylvania, where I used to live, just been texting me about.
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah.
In one of your last movies, you had to act opposite of a giant polar bear, Timmy Failure, and now in Night Books, you're acting with a creepy alien bug in some scenes, and also a Siamese cat. So, are you finding it easier to act with things added later with CGI?
It's helpful acting with real things, but
Yeah.
I don't have a huge problem picturing things in my mind. Because, I don't know. I'm a pretty imaginative person. I like to imagine things. I do it a lot. I daydream a lot. So, I don't have a huge problem with, just working off of nothing. We had to do that for a bunch of the shredders. So the shredders weren't there because shredders don't exist. So they had me just acting off of nothing. Me and Lydia just kind of had to picture whatever in our minds. I don't think we really even knew what they were going to look like then. They showed us a little thing, I think, but they didn't have the skull face and everything. It looks really awesome right now. And in the movie, it looks really great.
It's terrifying, but it looks really cool.
If they're
I definitely
needle legs and skull face.
If I saw that in my house, nope, I would burn my house.
Yeah. It's pretty scary, but yeah, I think it turned out awesome. And we did work with real cats. So there was two real cats that played Lenore. There was called Trixie and Cleo. Trixie was a little bit more energetic, and Cleo loved to cuddle and just sleep and take naps. And then Trixie was really playful. So yeah, they're both adorable and great to work with. So yeah, shout out to Trixie and Cleo.
So the sets for this movie looked amazing, and I was just really wondering, how big was that library, or was it mostly CG or a green scene? I meant to say green screen, sorry.
Okay, so the library was real, but it was only 2 stories high. Not saying that that's not impressive. It was really impressive. It was huge.
No, it was so beautiful.
Built in a sound stage, and it took up the entire stage. So it was really big. It was 2 stories high, and then they had the golden staircases were made out of metal, so we could run up the first staircase. But they made it look really good, but there was only one staircase we ever ran up. There was only one thing of that spiraling thing. So they just made it look like we were running up like 8 times, but it was only one. Because then on the second floor there was another staircase, but that staircase you couldn't put any weight on because it wasn't made out of metal, and if you did, you would fall. So we weren't allowed to do that. And I think the banisters we had to be really careful with as well. But yeah, it was really awesome. There were thousands of books. They had books they bought like buckets and buckets of, bins and bins and bins of books. They had thousands of them, and then they would put these covers on them. Like if I'm sure you know, but like there's like, if you get a hardback book, there's that little like kind of slip thing. So they had those, and they custom made them. So each one of them was different named, and then they put it on there. So it was like, because each one of them, that way, they were all scary stories, because obviously not all the books they bought were scary stories, but then they made them all into scary stories. Yeah, it was a lot of work for them, for sure.
Yeah, I bet. Wow.
Really awesome. And then they made all of the dust that you see in the library. There's so much dust. It doesn't maybe appear that much on camera, but there was a lot. And they used hot chocolate powder for the dust. So they would take hot chocolate powder packets and pour them. And it smelled amazing in that set. It smelled so good. And then they had, for like all the cobwebs and spider webs and everything in there, it was all hot glue. So they would make strands of hot glue and put them and make these like elaborate webs. And they said they took like 12 hours each web. It was like crazy.
Oh my gosh, that's that, bro.
Forever.
That's crazy.
And it turned out really good.
In the movie, your character was obsessed with horror movies. So, do you like scary movies? And if so, what's your favorite? And have you decided what you will be for this Halloween?
So I love scary movies. I love scary movies. I love everything scary. I love being scary, scaring people. I scared Lydia many times. Shot this movie. And yeah, I love being a monster. I love scaring people. That's kind of my thing. My favorite scary movie, I don't know. My top 3 would be, there's a movie called I See You, which is really scary and it's really good. It, the new one is really good. I saw that in theaters when I was 8. That was really good.
Wow.
I also love Sinister. Sinister is really good.
That's cool.
That movie scared me like really bad, and it was awesome. It's so thrilling. It's like crazy. And then there's just so many twists and things to that story. It's awesome. And then what am I gonna be for Halloween? Yeah. So then I'm planning on. I don't really know. I kind of just like to make it up. Like I don't really do. I used to do like I'm gonna be this like person, but I'm gonna do. I kind of just make up my own thing now. So I'll probably do something really bloody and scary. Like last year I did. I had these prosthetics on my eyes that made it look like I didn't have eyes. So it looked like there was giant gaping holes in my skull, and it was just black and bloody. And I just had like blood dripping down my face, and it was really cool. Anyway, so I did that, and I walked around. I remember I walked around a mall and scared people. I would just walk.
Oh my gosh!
People would pass by me like. Cause they didn't.
I'm surprised you didn't get kicked out.
Because I wasn't in a store. I was just walking around. Cause I was like, I might as well. And it was just, cause I don't think it was even Halloween, so people weren't really expecting me. Cause I think I was working on Halloween, and then I went some other weekend, and so people were just like, what? They were really confused. Anyway, I loved it.
That's so scary. Wow. And I won't spoil the end, obviously, but it does feel like there could be a sequel, you know, like Nightbooks, the next chapter, I guess. So do you think Alex and Yasmin would come back, or would we see like another story with different kids who get trapped in the apartment?
You know, I don't really know what they would do, but I feel like it would probably involve Alex and Yasmin.
That's what I was thinking too.
But I think my idea and Lydia's idea, we kind of talked about this, of course, because we were like, well, it's got to be something like this. What's the idea for the second book? So I don't know. I think they have maybe an idea. I don't know. But our idea that we came up with was that we would have to go back into the apartment to free the porcelain dolls, because the souls of the children are still in these dolls. So then we would have to bring them back.
Yeah. Oh, that's so smart. Wow. Did you do like all your own stunts in this movie? There was a lot of scenes of like running, falling, being levitated. That seems like a lot of physical work for a kid to do.
No, I mean, I did most of it. There's just like a couple of things that I didn't do.
Yeah.
But I think there weren't that many things that I did. I think I did more than half of all the stuff, for sure. All the scenes where I'm levitating, that was me. It was just a harness, and they just pull you up.
Wow.
So, yeah, that's all me. And then all the scenes where I'm running, I actually know how to run. I'm a professional. I'm kidding. But
I was like, what?
So yeah, I did all my own running. There's that one thing where I go out and I try and catch the shredder egg.
Yeah.
It looks like really easy. That was really hard because they didn't want me falling and flopping on the floor because that would hurt. So
yeah.
They did that in a green screen room. So that entire background was green screen.
Wow.
They put that in after. So they set up like 4 tables, and then green screen on top of that. And then they had a giant, like, I don't know what it's called, but it's just like a giant thing that you can jump onto and then just like crash into.
Yeah.
So basically they had a camera, and then they just had me run and then like on these tables and then jump out, and I had to like move my body like this and then out. It was really hard. It took a couple takes, but we got it.
Nice.
Yeah, so I did that too.
That's super cool. Well, thank you so much, Winslow. I look forward to chatting with you on your next movie and seeing what CGI animal or creature you act with next. A crocodile might be fun. So yeah, bye.
Wait, how'd you know?
Nope, you're never gonna know. Thank you so much. Bye.
Bye.
Well, there you go. Thanks to Winslow Fagley for joining us today. You guys are going to love Nightbooks. It is such a good movie. The sets were literally so beautiful. The costumes are so cool, and oh my gosh, the scares. I thought it would like not be that scary. It was pretty scary. Like, you know, kids could watch it, but there was like some stuff that I just didn't expect, you know? That's what's good about horror movies. If you like this interview, please give this video a thumbs up. Be sure to subscribe and share with family and friends. Go dim the lights, make some popcorn, grab a blanket to hide under, and watch Nightbooks, now streaming on Netflix.
Boom. Let's get this over with.
I'm Natalie, thank you so much for watching, and go read a book. Bye!